Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel again. And today we have something very special to review. And like I said before, my channel isn't just about fragrances. And please mind the glasses. My eyes are feeling tired. Had a long day. Hope don't seem too strange. These are actually Ray-Ban Chromans, and they have carbon fiber on the sides, lightweight. They're polarized, so they eliminate certain angles of rays, ultraviolet rays, that other glasses wouldn't get. And so this is important to protect the retina of the eye. You don't want a glass that opens the pupil and allows light to come in and damages cells of the eyes. Very minor, usually it happens, very minor problems happen, but over the long run, many years, then it can happen. So today what we're going to review are the St. Crispin shoe. Now this is something that I was looking forward to for a long time. I really was looking forward to getting a pair of St. Crispins, but I was so unsure of it. I live in Canada, and it's quite far. I didn't know about shoe sizes, but after getting a few pairs of shoes and going and trying many pairs from different places like Italy and France and other places, I decided that this had to be in my shoe collection. St. Crispins is a pair that I love, and also I want to get a pair of Paolo Scafora shoes. So I just wanted to share a little bit of what St. Crispins is, their history. So the beginnings of St. Crispins go back to approximately 1985, when they began to produce their first handmade bespoke shoes. And alongside with their activities and shoe designers with international shoe manufacturers, they spread their business to many people all around the world. In the year 1992, the brand name St. Crispins was registered in Austria. The company was founded, and first bespoke shoes were sold in Germany and Italy to a few gentlemen. Now it's funny that I read before that the St. Crispins were a group of religious men that were cobblers, and they worked hard to be able to sustain themselves. And they were a group of Christian men that supported their church, so they supported their community by working hard and producing these shoes. In 2003, it says here, now moving back to modern times, Philip Carr joined the company as a partner and took over the managerial functions. Coming from the world of consultancy and IT, he was ever fascinated by the craftsmanship of men's shoes. A combination of modern business ships together with high-end craftsmanship to be able to make some of the finest shoes in the world seems to have worked out. So in regards to this, the philosophy is what I want to get to here. It says, still today, St. Crispin remains a family business trying to make some of the world's finest handmade shoes for gentlemen without any foreign investor constraints or influences. Their workshop is in Brasov, Romania. There are 28 people employed, and they all have been trained within the company. With an output of approximately 1,500 pairs of St. Crispins, it's one of the smallest shoe manufacturers, but highly appreciated amongst the shoe and fashion aficionados all over the world for their craftsmanship and design. While St. Crispins does not follow the Vietnamese shoemaker tradition exclusively, but propagates a style which is understood in Anglo-Saxon regions as well as the Mediterranean and German-speaking areas. Next to St. Crispin workshop in Brasov, We welcome our guests in our office and showroom in the heart of Vienna and Austria, where new designs and models are being developed and presented. So that's a bit of St. Crispin's. And the truth is, when you go on their site, you find a marvel, just a myriad of different types of shoes. They have Oxfords, derbies, loafers, monks, boots, and for my first pair of St. Crispin shoes, I went into the specials category. You got special category here, and you can see certain types of shoes. These ones here are the Lazy Man. They have an elastic side, a fake lacing, but everything is of a high quality leather. I don't know if you could see that very well. And this is where I found the button shoe. Now the button shoe cost me with taxes after conversion around $2,000, so it's not cheap. So I just wanted to get into the shoes quickly. If anybody's looking into buying St. Crispin's, this is the box. It has some writing on it on the side. It's not too fancy. It's a cardboard box. I think they focused on other things much more importantly than just the box. The shoe comes in a pretty thick shoe bag here. Now this shoe bag here is almost like a velvet, thick, very thick type bag, and it has the name St. Crispin's. And the bag is made in such a way where the shoe can fit into like a side pocket, so it's not jolted around, or fall out, so you can carry it without it falling out. So it's a pretty neat feature for the bag. And what I found something interesting when I got these shoes is that they came with these little bags. These little bags that have herbs and spices. These ones don't smell too much anymore, but there was another bag, and it was a bag of lavender. It was beautiful. So these are the bags, but I might as well get to the shoe. Look how beautiful this shoe is. That's the St. Crispin shoe. So this is called the button shoe. It's blue in color, and this here stitching is a fine detail called Norwegian stitch, and it is only done at about half the shoe. So 180-degree stitch, Oxford cap toe with the broguing, and it's hand welted. So basically it's a Goodyear welted shoe, but made by hand. None of it is glued. When it's hand welted, you got the sole that's sewed on to the upper, and it's all done seamlessly. And now the interesting thing about this shoe is that the top here is made up of suede, you can see, and has copper buttons. Now you could undo these buttons, and you need a special tool to undo them, or you can possibly undo them with your fingers. But the interesting thing about this shoe is that on the side here it has an elastic. It's like an elastic and elastic is embedded into to the leather, to the leather. So when you put on your shoe, this stretches. You use um, a shoehorn, and you put your foot in, and then this will stretch, and you don't have to undo these buttons, so it would make it really easy. Now, one of the things I like to talk about is the sole. Now, if you look at the sole, you'll see how fine the heel block is, and how it is right, beautifully designed and contoured to the top, where it's very elegant, and it merges together. And when you look down at the sole, you will see a small piece of rubber here that's embedded into the heel block, and then you'll see the nails on the sides that are put in here, give the shoe more structure and rigidity and a better construction. You'll see the name St. Crispins here, and you will, if you look very closely, you will see how it's designed and contoured elegantly in such a fine way. It will have a fiddle back waist here. The waist is not too narrow like many other shoe manufacturers. Some Italian shoe manufacturers have a very narrow waist. I like the waist being a little wider, for the reason that it's, when you're walking and going up and down stairs, and you're often moving quick and getting in and out of places, it's really easy to roll your foot, your ankle. You have to have strong ankles and a good balance to wear a type of shoe that has a bevel, a very strong, a very narrow fiddle back waist with a very beveled edge. And as you can see, I love this part right here. It's almost like a hawk's bill cap toe design. And so the top is leather suede, and the shoe is very elegant, and it has the cap toe. I got a cap toe installed with it. Now when you remove the shoe tree, these take up maybe a day to produce. These are the shoe trees, and they have hinges, and they're kind of better than those shoe trees that that pull back and forth, and they're hollow, very lightweight, made out of maple wood. They take up to 8 hours to make. The hinges reflect the quality, and the last here is perfectly constructed to accommodate to the shape of the shoe and to maintain its natural curvature. So these are beautiful. I love them. I love the details of the shoes, from the wooden pegs from the bottom, on the heels here, and on the sides to the bottom, and the invisible lined stitch is actually, it's really well done, but you can see it. You can see it there. So it's not completely folded over like some Santoni shoes that I have. But that's that shoe, and both together, obviously they're quite a magnificent pair of shoes. Now, in regards to size, I would check the width of the shoe. If it's a triple E, it's wider. If it's a double E, it's narrow. Depending on the shoe construction, you can go half a size up or half a size down. However, with my experience with these shoes, I wear a US 8.5, so I went with the UK 7.5. Let me double check that. So I went 7.5, and I would suggest getting true to true to size, because these shoes fit like a glove. It's absolutely beautiful. The last thing I have spoken about is the inside. The inside is really soft, seamless. It's calfskin that's very soft. It smells like fresh baby calfskin, almost like a perfumed uh, leather. It's gorgeous, and I just love the Norwegian stitching. So this is my one of my favorite shoes. Next, I will be reviewing other pairs of shoes from Italy, and some from France, and I will be talking about which fragrance to wear with them, or what I'd like to wear. With these shoes in particular, I love to wear Creed Aventus. Creed Aventus is fruity, and it comes across as masculine and smoky, and it's not offensive, and it's just a beautiful fragrance that goes with these shoes. So last but not least, I'm going to talk about something simple here. It's of a pair of gloves by a company called Dents. They were established in 1977, and Dents was producing gloves for very important people when they first came out. And I got myself a pair because I was curious about what they were like. It says here, Dents of England has handmade the world's finest leather gloves since 1777. Today's the best tradition of this time-honored craft are combined with contemporary design and luxury leather and stylish accessories, including gloves, wallets, and belts. So, in regards to Dents, I just wanted to share a little bit of their story. They're British made. John Dent set up his business. Little did he know how popular his luxury leather gloves would become, with monarchs, movie stars, and style mavens, not forgetting millions of others around the world. Starting from a small wooden house in Wood Street, Worcester, Dent's innovative spirit, creativity, and belief in quality craftsmanship set up a new standard for glove making. Dents quickly became synonymous with British-made luxury gloves. John's values and legacy lives on at Dents, informing the way we think and make gloves and accessories today. Our methods still draw on the hand and eye of the true craftsman, overseeing every stage of production, from choosing and cutting the leather to quality control that enables us to maintain our exacting standards. It is our way of honoring John's commitment to craftsmanship and creating the best designer gloves and accessories. So, we stayed committed to our values, while other manufacturers have adopted mechanization, mass production, and offshore manufacturing. Dance Heritage Collection gloves and accessories continue to rely on the hand and eye of the true craftsman. So quality is everything. All our Heritage Collection leather gloves are British design and made for custom built Warminster factory. Heritage Collection accessories are also designed and made in the UK. So these gloves are recognized worldwide. You could get them in Paris, New York, here in Canada. They're ethical and sustainable, and they've been producing these gloves from the highest quality ethically sourced leather and stitched to perfection, enabling them to last for decades when cared for properly. So the glove I wanted to share with you today is just a beautiful glove, and it has some real nice features here. Um, I just wanted to pull up the facts about this glove. It's called the Lando, and I wanted to show you the Dent glove. It comes with a little badge there, and the price, the style. It's really it looks really authentic, like real nice quality. And so these are the gloves. They're soft leather. Every detail, even to the button right there, just gorgeous. The buttons are gorgeous, and the inside are made out of pure cashmere, softest you can get. So this is part of the heritage collection, and these gloves would go perfect with any automobile that you can drive. They have the sports car gloves as well, which they have like holes around there, and they're all cut off, and they have bright colors as well. Now, in regards to this glove, there was something interesting about the type of glove. The description here, I found it pretty interesting. It says Lando's gloves are made with premium touchscreen hair sheep leather and feature a suited razor cross emboss. These gloves are in line. They can also be worn for driving. It says touchscreen leather, 3 hands-on points, contrast stitching, palm vents for easier fit around your wrist. Touchscreen hair sheep leather. It allows you to use touchscreen devices. This leather is also favored for its natural strength and elasticity. The sheep that provides the leather grows hair, not wool, hence its name. The fine hair leaves no markings, resulting in smooth leather. Hair sheep leather is generally acknowledged as the best leather for gloves, durable and supple. This is an excellent choice for lasting comfort. So I got these from Paul Puncher in Kitchener, one of my favorite places over there. Shout out to Matthew Strongman and Scott and the crew over there. And so these gloves are amazing. They must be kept in a cool, dry place. They should be moisturized. They should not be crunched up like this and thrown in a corner. They should be always extended out like this and given proper fresh air for them to breathe. And they will maintain the quality of leather for many years to come. So that's it. That's my review for St. Crispins, and thank you for having me today. And please like and subscribe so you can support my channel, and I will be reviewing a lot of different other things in the near future, from belts from Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Tom Ford, to fragrances and ties and shoes and suits and sweaters and anything you can think about. Even opinion on cars. I'm an automotive service technician. Sometimes, I talk about luxury cars. But thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. This is it for my video, and it's been a pleasure.